What's good, boys and girls? It's your guy Radical here, and today I felt like sprinkling some salt onto the open wound that is the year of 2020, as this video will likely stir up World War III in the comment section, as I will be sharing with you guys 5 games that I just don't really like. Why? Because I feel like it, and I gotta blow off some steam by addressing some games I just don't vibe with. Obviously, as a disclaimer, these are my own opinions, and just cause I don't like these games does not mean they are shitty. I only pick games I have played before just so I have some personal experience as my evidence to back up my opinions. Please feel free to debate with me in the comments if one of your favorite games is listed in this video. However, do not come to my house in an angry mob with pitchforks and torches. Please. Jumping right into number 5, I've never vibed with Sonic games. Like, any of them. Yeah. I remember owning Sonic Classic Edition on my DS, and the concept of running around, and running around, and running around felt so mindless. And then you just die out of nowhere when you run into some stupid robot thing. I feel like every Sonic game is the same thing, and it all feels like one massive time trial, which I've never enjoyed in any kind of game. Plus, I mean, you kinda play as a furry. That don't pass the vibe check. On a positive note, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games usually are pretty fire, so I will give Sonic that. Plus, I'll be sure to check out his movie sooner or later. It's been on my list of things I gotta watch.
Meow?
At number 4 is a game that is considered by many to be one of the most popular single-player games of all time, and it's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now trust me, I know this game is actually pretty damn good. So good that my best friend from high school has actually beaten it on like 4 separate occasions, and this dude romanced Yennefer every single time. What a dirty dog. But I've tried playing twice over a 3-year span, and I personally just can't get into it. I don't know if it's the complex inventory system with all this crafting and magic shit, but it just confuses me. Also, I find Geralt to be extremely stale and lifeless. This man is as boring as Ed Sheeran. Why is Ed so boring? Maybe one day I'll magically want to try this game again. I mean, hey, 3rd time's the charm, right? But for now, I just don't get the right vibes from it. Number 3 brings along the shit show they call Overwatch. This game is immensely popular. They're even making full-out arenas for competitive Overwatch, and people go crazy over this shit. But to me, this game has always felt so mindless, and I never feel like there's any incentive to this game. Trust me, I've played a fair amount of Overwatch. My high school friends used to jerk this game like it was their own cactus, and they used to force me to play. It just sucks people in. Maybe I don't like it because I think it's overrated, but unless I magically get the urge to hop back on this game, I'll always view it as one of the most overrated multiplayer games of all time. And did I mention cringe?
I'm already chasing.
At number 2 is arguably the most popular game of all time. Yes, I am talking about Minecraft. Ever since this game blew up years ago when I was struggling through the hellhole they call middle school, I never hopped on the Minecraft hype train. To this day. I've probably only played Minecraft a grand total of like 5 times, and each session no more than just a few hours. It just never interested me. Build, build, build. Craft, craft, craft. Die, die, die. Hooray. I just viewed it as a pile of horse shit, honestly. Like Overwatch, my friends were all over Minecraft as if it was the hottest living thing they've ever seen in their life. But to me, it was just Roblox on acid, and I didn't take the bait. They've released this game on just about anything you can claim to be a gaming device. I'm looking at you, mobile gamers. And again, there just seems to be no incentive. I like going for achievements or playing through a memorable story, and Minecraft has none of that. It's extremely mindless and a massive black hole of useless time consumption. I don't see myself ever enjoying this game, and I'm truly interested to see if it will perish or if it will continue to survive for many more years to come like a damn cockroach.
Oh shit! A cockroach!
And lastly, at number 1. Yeah, this one is really gonna be the icing on the cake, and really make just about all of you want to throw me in a Chinese water torture chamber for saying this. But at number 1, it is not just a single game, but rather an entire franchise. Sorry N10 boys, but I am indeed talking about the franchise of The Legend of Zelda. I notoriously am known to just not like the Zelda games in any fashion. Look, I've beaten Breath of the Wild. I beat the Link's Awakening remake on Nintendo Switch. I've played about halfway through the Wind Waker, and I tried getting into Link Between Worlds on 3 separate occasions, only to be bored out of my mind. Hell, I even had a Zelda YouTube intro for a while. On top of all that, I've watched Hylian Luke, Key of Time 15, Linkachu, Laserfied, and many other N10 members and YouTubers in general go crazy about this franchise and praise it like it's a gift from God. But to me, I couldn't care less. Maybe it's the lack of voice acting in these games, but I hate how playing them makes me feel like I'm in a library just having to get through a wall of dialogue just to play. Maybe it's the lack of guidance and the fact that you have to solve the most ridiculously taxing puzzle systems in any games ever. Or maybe it's the fact that the lore is confusing as hell. Like bro, there are some YouTubers solely based on Zelda theories, and every time I watch them, I feel like I'm listening to a foreign language. What the hell is all this speculation about the random hidden enemy in some random cave about? Or the theories about how some random boss is actually hiding in some other person, living as some spirit thing, blah blah blah. Or the really weird theories that utilize Zelda history books, and the theorist is like, well, in Hyrulean History, volume 76, page 23, there is a statement about how cooking a certain fruit leads you to the hidden chamber of sages. What the hell does that even mean? What are these people talking about? It's a video game. Where does all of this come from? The math just isn't adding up. Alright, sorry. Rant over. But I think you guys get it. I just don't understand these Zelda games, nor why they are praised so highly. But with that all out the way, and many of you probably wanting to punch me in the face many times over, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video and can see some games I just don't enjoy. Yes, gaming might be my favorite hobby, but it does not mean I enjoy every single game that is put out, especially a lot of the super popular ones. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on my opinions and my list, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Stay radical, and remember, these games suck. Because I said so.
I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box. Nobody telling me what I should rock.